Okay, well this is Burke, and today we're going to replace a ballast in a fluorescent light. Right now I'm standing on top of my countertop, and we have these fluorescent light fixtures that this one has started to buzz a whole bunch, and it's really driving us crazy. So I'm going to take it apart and see if we can put a new ballast in it. So the first thing is to get rid of the stuff on top of the cabinet. Here, you got it?
Yep.
Yeah. Now, before you do this, you want to make sure that the power is turned off to the light fixture, because we're going to be getting inside this box and undoing some wiring. But the first thing I'm going to do is just take the lens off, and I'm going to turn the light off, and we'll take the light bulb out. So we've got the light bulb out. Now I need a nut driver, and I'll be able to take this fixture apart.
Is that bulb? Now.
So I've got the fixture opened up, and all the power is turned off, so it's safe to touch in here. So this is what the ballast is this black thing right here. And this is what's causing the buzzing inside the light fixture. So I'm going to disconnect that and take it to the home store and see if I can find a ballast that is like this one. And then we'll come home and reassemble it, and hopefully the noise will be gone. Okay, so I went to the hardware store to buy a new ballast, and this is a T12 ballast. They're actually phasing out the T12 fluorescent fixtures and replacing them with what they call T8. So my local hardware store did not have the exact ballast I needed. They had some T12 ballast, they had a lot of T8 ballast, but they did not have this exact ballast. What I looked at was all of the ballasts on the shelf ran between $12 and $20 to just replace just the ballast. So after thinking about it for a little bit, and since they didn't have what I needed and I wanted to get this job done today, I was able to buy just a brand new T8 fixture. The same size as what I have up there. It includes a bulb and everything for $20. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the other fixture completely out, and we'll wire this one in and get this project done. So on the back of this, where the wires come in from the house into the fixtures, there's a clamp that protects the wires from getting cut. So I just have to loosen some screws on there to get that clamp off. And we've got it out. Okay, so I've got the old fixture out, so let's go ahead and open this up and see what we need to do to make it work. See, the T8 lamps are a lot smaller. So we put the clamp in here that we took off the old light, and that's what the wires go through to protect it from these sharp edges of the hole. And you can clamp them in there, and then they're all safe. So the first thing we're going to do is get this bundle of wires pulled through the nut here. Now, this is wired to more than one light here. So that's why I have so many wires. You may only have one white and one black and one ground. I'm just clamping down the wire clamp where the wires come into the hole here. They're nice and tight. Okay, so white goes to white. So I've got my white wire right here, and it's already stripped. So just hold it up there. And I'm actually going to use these bigger wire nuts that I took off the other one. You just hold the wires together and then screw this on, until it's tight. And then your wires are nice and connected inside that wire nut. Then we'll go to the black wire. I'm going to strip this black wire a little bit more here.
The white one was easy.
When you put the wire nut on, you always want to pull on your wires a little bit just to make sure nothing comes out. And the last wire is the ground wire. The ground's typically green. And you hook those up to the bare copper wires coming out of your wall. Oh, and see, I tested that one and pulled it out, and it wasn't hooked in there right. So I'm going to strip this ground wire just a little bit more. Put this wire nut on. There, now they're all in there. So I will tuck these all in here as I put this back together. So our fixture's wired up, and let's get the bulb put in. I got the bulb, and you can see how small these T8 or the T8s are compared to the old T12. So I guess they're more energy efficient is the idea.
Or at least we hope so.
Okay, let's turn on the light switch and see if it works. There we go. Brand new T8 fixture installed. Nice and bright. This one has a switch on it, but since it's on top of our cabinet, we'll never use it.
Very nice.